quite recently I was in a weekend workshop with John Nichols, and it interested me that we spent the weekend working very much in the same way that you're working in the school, with directed activities and working with hands-on. So I would say Alexander work where there's a lot of detail, and then at some point during the workshop, somebody must have asked John, I don't remember what the person asked John, but he said that in his own practice, you know, he's in a relationship with himself where he notices that he pulls down some of the time. And that when he notices that he's pulling down and he feels like he'd like to stop pulling down, then what he thinks about is what he calls the back line. And he said, that's all. And I found that quite interesting, because I mean, maybe the way that different people actually engage with the work is very much dependent on the individual and the kind of, you know, all the things that make an individual, the character, their personality, their disposition, the kind of mind that they have, whether they are perhaps intellectually more strongly oriented, maybe they're more creatively, whatever it is. It seemed to me that the thing that is quite important is that however we're asked, however the work is presented to us, that everybody has to be able to find and feel comfortable about finding their own way with it. And so when I heard about this morning about this, what this trainee told you, it sounded to me like, you know, she was overstimulated and was struggling with an awful lot of information and feeling rather like overwhelmed. And to my mind, that's a strong indicator for coming back to simplicity. And sure, we can move back and forth between complexity and simplicity, but some of us, and I would include myself, work better with simplicity than we do with complexity.
Yeah.